Hey yogis, based on your request, today we do a handstand flow that gets you practicing handstand away from the wall. Stay through till the end of Savasana because I have a bonus tutorial at the end for you, and as always, I have a question for the community. Stay in touch. Enjoy the flow. Welcome yogis. Let's start seated on our heels, drawing the shoulders back a handful of times. Already bringing heat and warmth, protection into those joints. Let the palms face up, and we'll breathe out and in. All the way out. All the way in. This is worth it. Stay with it. Exhale so deeply, so completely that the abdominal wall draws back and you even lift at the pelvic floor. Keep the firmness as you inhale, lift through heart and crown. One more time, empty so completely you find your power at the base of your spine. On the inhale, reach your arms upward, look up, heart reaches high. Exhale, prayer hands through the chest. And let's bow the chin. Take time to set an intention today. Next inhale, come high onto knees. Reach wide and overhead, squeeze the seat. Exhale, hands to earth. Empty out in cat shape. Inhale, arching cow. Exhale, roll over toes. Find downward facing dog, using the fingers especially. Sweep the right leg out high behind. Keep a long, energetic line. Exhale the knee in toward your face as you place right foot between your hands. Settle back, knee down, sweep the arms up, big crescent. Exhale, hands frame this front foot. We'll sweep the right leg way high behind. Walk the hands close to the left foot so you can find a standing split at the back of your mat. These early splits are very good practice for handstand. When you split, handstand is just easier. Walk your hands about a foot forward. Spread the fingers a lot. Take an inhale. On an exhale, roll to tippy toes and lightly hop this foot between your hands, as little a hop as you can. If you need to bend the knee, it's totally fine. Again, walk the hands forward, take an inhale, come to tippy toes. Exhale, roll weight into your hands, place the foot between them. These are little press walks. One more time, find your way to the top of the mat. And then once you land, we're going to hop back toward chaturanga. Now this can be as light and little a hop as you want with that left foot, or it can be a giant leap toward handstand, depending on your comfort level. So take the flow you'd like to take. Go ahead. All the way through, meeting at downward facing dog. Connect to breath. Sweep the left leg out long behind. Stay connected. Draw the knee forward. Place the foot between your hands. Settle back knee. Reach the arms up, the heart up. Exhaling, hands will frame your foot. Sweep the left leg way back behind and walk your hands toward the right foot for standing split opening. Let it be about the flexibility. Walk your hands a little bit forward. Take an inhale, straighten arms flat back, come to tippy toes. Exhale, pour weight into your hands until you can lightly hop or float that foot between your hands. Little press walks. Go ahead all the way to the top of the mat. Take your time. And then once you're at the top, you'll hop the right foot back toward Chaturanga Vinyasa. You can take a light little hop or a giant one toward handstand. Any place you like to work, go ahead. Downward facing. Find rhythm in your breathing. Sweep the right leg out way behind. We'll open the hip, bend the knee. Point the knee high and then look up and over the left shoulder. Find your foot with your gaze. And draw the right foot between your hands again. Settle back knee. Sweep the arms up. Big back bend. There's a reason for that. Exhale, hands will frame your foot. Take a peek over the right shoulder, and that might be enough. Or you'll take hold of the back foot. If you catch the foot, and play with squeezing it in. Opening at the quads. If you like to, you can come all the way down to forearm. Right shoulder rolls onto your back. And slowly release the left leg. We'll climb onto left hand. Lift the back knee. Point the right toes wide. Roll the right arm up toward the sky. Now this is perfectly good, or take a complete side plank shape. Full body breath. Wherever you are, you can open your heart. Roll your right arm to the sky. Wild thing if you want it. Take a slow motion roll toward plank position. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing. Sweep the left leg up behind. You'll open that hip. Bend the knee. Point it way up as you look over right shoulder to gaze at your foot. Stepping left foot between your hands. Settle back, knee down. Reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands will frame your front foot. Look over the left shoulder. That could be enough hip flexor work, or take hold of this back foot and work on the big quad opening and hip flexor opening. Option to come down to forearm. Send both shoulders onto your back. A slow release. And climb back onto right hand. Point the left toes out as you lift the back leg. Left arm reaches to sky. This is plenty, or take it to side plank. Any heart opening will do. You can open the chest, stepping back perhaps for wild thing. And we'll all roll it over. Find your way to plank pose, inhaling. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart opening. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll step or hop through to sit all the way down and actually recline. One of the best ways to fall out of handstand is to fall into wheel. So I invite you into some back bending. If wheel is out of the question, you can take fish or bridge. But if you're all right with wheel, take wheel. Climb in. Can it be about the length of your arms? Whole body participates, so squeezing the seat. We'll slowly release it. Rock knees side to side. And let the neck relax. Okay, and then plant the feet next to sitting bones, just to make sure you're really warm and ready to theoretically fall into wheel from handstand. Let's do one more. Prepare for the back bend you're taking. Then climb in. If you are in wheel, can you feel your arms as though you are handstanding? What would it take to straighten the arms, to send the shoulders above your wrists? Let's breathe into it. You'll climb out, lower down. Again, rock knees gently side to side. Pause with the feet a little wider than the mat. Let the knees fall toward each other. This period of rest in between the action is essential. Come back to your restful center. Okay, let's practice what we're about to do. So recline to reach your arms up above you. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Extend the left leg long. Be active through feet and active through legs. Picture yourself upside down doing this very thing. What needs to engage? Stay strong and long through the left leg and hug the right knee even deeper into your chest on pulses, 10 of them. Take an inhale and then pulse in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll switch the sides. This is a lot of hip flexor work. That's all right. We open them, we strengthen them. Keep the right leg extended long and powerful. Hug the belly in as well. Hug the left knee even tighter to your chest, and we're going to pulse it. Take an inhale. Hug in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Picture yourself upside down. And then extend both legs long. Draw both knees into your chest, cross the shin bones, and rock all the way through to downward facing dog. We'll sweep the right leg up behind. Place this foot between your hands. This time, high lunge, reach upward to the sky. Exhale, hands come frame your foot. Hop onto the right foot, extend the left leg parallel to the ground. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. We're going to picture lifting up toward handstand, recreating what you had on your back. So you're going to draw your right knee in towards your chest and roll the whole of you up. So you could even think of like a somersault in the air. Okay, so do it a couple times and we'll talk about how to fall out. Okay. Right knee in towards your chest. Right knee in towards your chest. Go ahead. If you need to fall out, one tried and true method is the cartwheel. So you tip to one side in whichever direction feels just honestly safe and intuitive to you. So you fall over to one side. That's it. I want to show you 2 more ways. And this comes from years of teaching, practicing with other yogis. Hey, my friend Kelly loves this particular way. You climb up, and on your way down, you zip. Get both legs together in a little crouch as fast as you possibly can. She swears by it, okay? So you hop up. If you think you're going to lose it, pew, both legs come back together. I'll try it again. Hop up. Think you might lose it, pew, both legs come together. Okay? Final way, if you dare, is to follow wheel, guys. If you did wheel, theoretically, you can do this. If you're not sure, do it in front of a couch or do it in front of your bed, okay? So left leg lifts, hop up, dare to fall all the way over. The ground is really there for you. You can stand up, you can lay down, but get some recovery. And I'll take a Baddha Kona recovery, soles of the feet together, knees wide, a good 10 breaths before we hit the second side. I'm squeezing a lot into a little bit of time. And come all the way up, hug the knees in, cross the shin bones. Find your way to downward facing dog. Left leg slides high behind. Place this foot between your hands. High lunge, reaching up. In slow motion, hands will come down to frame your left foot. Shift your balance forward. Right leg hovers parallel to the ground. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Okay. Remember, you're recreating that reclined position. So you're just going to try to hop the left knee into your chest a few times. Your options to fall out are to fall sideways, like a cartwheel, are to gather your legs together in a little squat as rapidly as you possibly can, or even to fall all the way over into wheel. If you don't totally trust that, do this in front of your sofa or a bed. But theoretically, this left knee in your chest should actually keep you balanced. Okay, so you may not need to fall at all. Go ahead. Recover all the way seated, crossing right knee over left. Take a fold. And climbing all the way up, switch the sides, one knee on the other. Folding with it. Let's climb all the way up. Tip this back. We'll do just the last little piece of core work before we find Savasana by crossing the right ankle over the left, taking the backs of the hands together. Okay, tilt your toes to the right as you tilt your chest to the left, and then switch it. Tilt the toes to the left as you tilt your chest to the right, and switch, and switch. We got 8 more. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Lie all the way back. Resist the temptation to not rest. The rest is where the muscle is built.
and the muscle memory is made. So give yourself this time. We got about 2 minutes. And then stay tuned because I'm going to give you a little bonus tutorial. Drift away. I'll wake you in 2. Come back to full and satisfying breath. A small movement. And bigger stretches. Hugging the knees in. Rocking back up to a seat. Thank you, yogis. Community question today is, I've loved hearing your asana goals, but I'm almost even more curious about those goals that you have that pertain to your practice that have nothing to do with any particular pose. I'm talking consistency, dedication, confidence, meditation, or maybe there is a spiritual unfolding that you picture for your life. I'd love to hear about those goals in the comments. As always, stay in touch over here and at Instagram. You can also visit me at leighbutleryoga.com where we do an hour-long class every single Sunday of the year. I'd love to see you over there. Be well. Namaste. Okay, thanks for staying. This is the bonus tutorial as promised. I think the best way to get really extra comfortable in both wheel and crazy inversions like handstand is to use the furniture in your house. A bed or a sofa is even better than a chair, but if a chair is all you got, like today for me, a chair can work too. Literally though, a bed is probably the best possible thing, or a couch. So you lay on it, you just play around like you're a little kid, and you lean back and you plant your hands. Can you find wheel with your feet up high on a surface? Takes a lot of arm strength. But once you're in, I think you might find it's more comfortable than doing regular wheel. It also makes it feel more possible to kick over through handstand and all the way back to your feet. So practice walking your hands in closer. Get the feeling of handstand in your arms already.
If you feel like you can trust it, you lift one leg and then you hop all the way over. I don't think I'm going to do it with the chair, but if you have a bed or a couch, you can do it the other way too. Climb all the way up into handstand, and then don't fear the falling because your legs are going to land. It's even better if they can stretch all the way out. Maybe I'll record a tutorial from home next time. Let me know how it goes. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day, yogi. Namaste.